Yo, what is good? My anime faith. What is good with you? Zoro, Zoro, Zoro. Holy crap, guys. Expect to hear a ridiculous amount of talk about Zoro. Not only did he look ridiculously hyped this week's episode, but can we mention that he didn't even really use hockey? Like, he did not use armament hockey. And that's been more or less one of the things he uses a lot. I guess you can say he has used observation hockey quite a bit to maybe get an edge on quick fights like he has been having in this just a mini encounters, but just think if he actually used hockey. Maybe either A, he really did not see any use for it, or B, the people at the animators was just like, nah, we'll just make him go against people that are using it, and we won't showcase that he's even using it, thus making him even ridiculously stronger. Um, I don't know. I think this was just like a tiny little flex for Zoro, just a little bit. But from what I understand, these ninjas aren't even all that great. I'm pretty sure most of the Straw Hats could have handled them, so I guess it's not like the biggest thing, but to protect someone on top of it does add some brownie points, in my opinion, to make sure these people who aren't even targeting you don't get to their target and you destroy them relatively quickly. So, not bad stuff. Outside of that, though, with Zoro just pretty much vowing revenge and wanting to take out Orochi, I think that's another good breaking off point for him to either um, score the final hit on someone like Orochi or wind up just being in a position to assist someone to do it or be happy with when someone does it, because we all know there's gotta be probably multiple people who want the title of taking him down. So we'll definitely have to see how that plays out, if it's going to be like a race to take his head, or if anybody even gets to take his head and he just ends up killing him, taking himself out. I don't know. It's kind of crazy to think about how many people potentially could end up taking him out. What I've noticed in One Piece, not a lot of characters actually die by the Straw Hats. I don't think they've actually killed anybody. They beat the crap out of them, but at the end of the day, most of them come back uh, or get locked up. Excuse me. But outside of all that, man, I'm really looking forward to seeing what they're gonna do with Law at the end of the day. Him being held captured and pretty much in the position where he has those cuffs on him, so he can't really do much without that being off of him. The cuffs are like one of the most brokenest things in One Piece, to be able to lock down all types of like energy. Um, your devil fruit, your hockey, like everything just gets stuck. You can't do nothing. So it's kind of nutty that this is the most broken thing and easiest way to kind of bring all the characters to a playing field where they can actually be tortured, right? Someone like Law getting tortured is very far fetched unless you have some very convenient plot device that can actually keep him down and keep him from leaving. Which we learned that that's why the prisoners were in the way that they were, set up with Hawkins and used as his lives and whatnot to deflect any damage taken from himself. Simply because Law could have just walked up to this cage, saw his teammates, and then just teleport, got them all out of there. Like, as easy as I just said it, that's how he would do it. So, to know that someone as clever and cunning as Mr. Hawk himself, look, Hawkins over here, um, it made a lot of sense that this plan was very thought out and easily executed, to the case where Law just wouldn't be fighting back. Law would not be taking any chances of getting his crewmates hurt. And even at the end of it all, knowing that he's going to be imprisoned and probably tortured to get information out of him, he then tells his crewmates before going not to tell anybody, especially Straw Hats, that he's been taken. And he doesn't even need to specify why that is. Excuse me. You could take a wild guess to why he thinks you shouldn't tell Straw Hats, and you'll probably be right. It's very simple and it's very obvious. But overall, I do love what I am seeing lately. The thing that kind of blows my mind is not even Zoro doing all the crazy stuff he did this week, absolutely destroying people without armament and all this different stuff. But the next episode has Kaido and Big Mom looking at each other eye to eye about the fight, and he fed her. Feeding Big Mom or feeding characters in One Piece is like the equivalent of throwing them a senchu bean. Just like Luffy, they're going to be back up on their feet and raring to go, capable of training and even capable of still pushing forward with the plan at hand. So I am pretty sure we're going to see some hype stuff pop off here very soon. So I hope you are ready. We'll talk to you very soon, my anime people. Because I definitely can't wait to see what pops off in One Piece. Something I never really thought I would be saying, but since I've gotten quite into it, it's been a really enjoyable ride. Thankfully, the animation is god tier, so yeah. Take care, everybody, and peace.